Hello Matt, it's Thursday the some day in April. You know, when you're on the school holidays, you literally have no idea what the date is because you don't write it down every day. I think it's the 9th. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's the 9th. It'll be on the video title. I know for a fact then. So I hope you're having a nice Easter holiday. I know I am. I've done a bit of revising, bit of Xbox, bit of everything really. Except Legend Tactics Creator Team, because I've given up, like I've already said in some vlog in early March. So I've already told you on Facebook that a punishment will need to be adjusted a bit because, well, I'll let this reenactment sum up why I couldn't do a bit of punishment. It wasn't actually this book, but just use it as a bit of symbolism. Oh, hello. I don't actually want to read it, fully, I'm just doing it as a challenge, you know. How old are you? 16. I'm sorry, nah, I can't do this. You can't buy it. Okay then. To God, I can edit that right. So yeah, that's basically why I couldn't get out. So, yeah. You'll have to wait. As I was trying to look for it in the library because you're going to have to do that proper, but yeah. So on Sunday I'm going to be doing the 2 spoonfuls of cinnamon and 1 spoonful of flour punishment. Also on Facebook though, you suggested that forfeit FIFA challenge and I actually really like that idea. I've got to say, carry it on. Also, if you don't mind, I actually want to co-commentate with you as like a reaction sort of thing. So if you're fine with that, I'll co-commentate the videos with you. Sound good? A review time, it's going to be the first review of a movie in what seems like ages. Now, this week I've not really watched too many movies, for my taste, but because it's the holidays I usually watch a movie every day, but I only watched like 2 movies. They've been The Pink Panther Strikes Back, Strikes Again, which is it's an alright movie, but I'm not going to review that. Instead I'm going to review a movie that I haven't watched in ages, but I just watched it again this week and I just realised how much I liked it when I was younger, and that is Spaceballs. You're probably wondering, wait, what, Spaceballs? When you were younger? What? Yeah, well, thing is, I'm exposed to these kind of movies, you know, but, you know, Spaceballs, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so why wouldn't I like this? If you don't know about Spaceballs, let me just explain. You know how Mel Brooks does these spoofs of movies? He's done them of Western movies, he's done them of Frankenstein, he's done them of Robin Hood. He also did one of Star Wars, and Spaceballs is that. You're probably thinking this is just a spoof mocking Star Wars, like Scary Movie or whatever the people did Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead are. Well, this doesn't mock Star Wars, it's actually very kind to it, which I'm grateful for. I was really going weird. I was like, grateful, thankful. So, anyway, this movie basically is the exact same as Star Wars, except minus Obi-Wan Kenobi. They try and save the princess from the evil clutches of Dark Helmet, who's this movie's Darth Vader, and they need to destroy the forces before they destroy the princess's home. It is literally just the story of episode 4 without Obi-Wan Kenobi and with combining Han Solo and Luke Skywalker into one character, and having a Yoda in there. So I'm going to do my A New Hope review sometime soon, so you'll get a bit of context if you don't know Star Wars already. So, okay, so it's not very much story, but then you see the reasons why this movie succeeds is not the story, it is the comedy. Star Wars is such a great movie as it is, and I hate to say it, but the comedy in the original Star Wars wasn't there. But what would you expect? It's not really a comedy film. So, yeah, this movie's comedy is its strong point. It does it really well. Dark Helmet is Darth Vader, but with the same power, the same fear, but in the hands of a total goit. I think it's Rick Moranis who plays him, I'm not 100% sure, and you can tell he was having a ball with this role. He just kills the role when he needs to play Darth Vader, and he kills the role when he needs to play regular loser. Now, the other characters in the movie are Lone Star. I don't know who played them. I don't know who played any characters apart from dark helmet and the president, who's basically the emperor, but Mel Brooks needed to have his cameo in the movie, and he did it kind of well. Actually, no, Mel Brooks played Yoga as well as this movie's Yoda. I'll get onto it in a minute. There's so many characters in this movie. There are so many characters. I'll just go through the really major ones. Lone Star's basically Han Solo meet Luke Skywalker. It is just your average mix-up. He sort of pulls it off as both, really. You can see how he's naive. You can see how he's a smuggler and all, and that works. And here's the Chewbacca in this movie. What's his name again? Barf, that's it. I say it exactly like he does in the movie. Barf. Yeah, this movie's Chewbacca, and he's a man dog, and he's pretty funny. Yeah, good. Princess Vespa, you could tell, was just taken for Princess Leia. You could tell that. Started off the movie really democratic and all, but when she meets the main character, she goes like, you rescued me, but I'm better than you, and yeah, it's sort of copycat a bit, but you know, unlike Princess Leia, she does give a bit more comedy and a bit more uniqueness. Am I allowed to say that about Star Wars? So, I don't think that she's as good as Carrie Fisher, but for Spaceballs, what do you expect? So many characters. So I've basically just been through the main ones, and there are a few others that are funny, and there's no characters movie that I don't like. They're all funny, they're all good. But Spaceballs, it's not about the story, it's sort of about the characters. It's about the moments. There are so many moments in this movie that are just amazingly funny and good at the same time. Very beginning of the movie, after they do the Star Wars like title scroll, they do a parody of a Star Destroyer. You know, a Star Destroyer seems to go on forever. Well, this movie has a solid 1.5 minutes of a ship going by like that. That's the very start of the movie, and it doesn't go on too long. I thought that, but when I first saw the movie, I thought that was literally where, like, the whole movie was going to be a ship moving along. There was the Ludicrous Speed, which is a parody of Light Speed, and like how they all change colour and everything, and how in space, and they've gone to plaid, and then they do the emergency stop. Dark helmet goes flying across it. Oh, it's so funny. I recommend, Matt, you just look at Spaceballs funny moments. There are so many. Talked about Yogurt yet, who is this movie's Yoda, and you can tell he's Yoda, but he's got a mind that's more mischievous, and I don't say anything bad about Frank Oz. Mel Brooks is no Frank Oz, but oh dear. He's funny as well. There's nothing in this movie that isn't funny. And it's good funny. It's not dumb funny like Scary Movie or Mrs. Brown's Boys, but I love Mrs. Brown's Boys, but I hate Scary Movie. This movie's all smart comedy, but it does go a bit overboard sometimes. There's a bit too much swearing in there. In my opinion, the cameos at the end from Planet of the Apes, and there's also a Piece of the Heart. Those go a bit overboard for my liking. But that's not enough to drain you away from the movie. It's a great watch. If you like Star Wars, you'll like Spaceballs. I know some people say you like a movie, but you don't really like a spoof of it. Well, this is a spoof that doesn't make fun of the movie. It just makes fun of what the movie could have been, if you get what I mean. Overall, I'm going to give Spaceballs a 10 out of 10 because it is, literally, it is, I wish I could just say that, but it is just great, Spaceballs. Watch the funniest moments, and if you ever get time, watch the full movie. So I hope you liked my first movie review in ages. So I haven't reviewed one in a little while. And I, Robot, I haven't actually forgot about that. I, Robot, someday will see, Matt. You will get your review of it by 2016. Okay, so that's it. My next vlog's going to be on Sunday, which I'm going to do my punishment, and you got 2 vlogs in a row. So, Matt, I'll see you tomorrow.